What's up, everybody? Welcome into Driving the Nightline. My name is Alan Bell, and we got two people from a car. My man, Big Stern Best. What's good, brother?
Oh, we're doing good. Had a so-so weekend, but our official picks were doing great. Got a great slate of baseball this week, and I'm excited to dive into it.
There we go, man. Sounds like you just came from the dentist, huh?
Yeah, I still got flecks of this whatever they had for they got filling like for a guard, and it's like the stuff's all in and out.
Well, hopefully that went okay. Now, every other car manufacturer, look, we're trying to give you. All right. Go ahead and start us off. Big Stern Bets. What you got, man?
All right, first of all, we got the Cubs -1.5 against the Marlins. This Cubs team is hot. We got Ben Brown, who in his short career actually pitches better the second time he faces a team. His high ERA is really just from 2 games against the Phillies and the Padres. He's better across the board than Marlins Edward Cabrera. Again, both teams are hot, but the Marlins hot and ceiling is really closer to the Cubs floor. Marlins bullpen ranks 25th in the league. Next up, we got the Reds at the Pirates. Taking the Reds on the money line. I really don't mind the run line either here. They're starting Nick Lodolo, who I expect to get better and return a little bit to his last year's self. Pirates are starting Mitch Keller, who ranks 70th out of 83 in qualified pitchers this season in hits allowed per 9 innings. Reds are 8th best road team, averaging over 5 runs a game. Really think with the contact that they're going to get from Keller, they're going to crush the ball. Next up, we got the Mariners at the White Sox. I love the Mariners on the run line here, -1.5, -120. They're the 6th best road team, averaging 5.40 runs per game. Davis Martin on the White Sox, his metrics scream regression. Sooner or later, Martin will stop getting lucky, and I think the Mariners are in a great position to make that happen. Last but not least, we got the Phillies. This is a game, we're taking Phillies at Coors Field. We've seen what happens in the last few games. Phillies -1.5 plus team total over 4.5 at -133. If you want to take, Christopher Sanchez to get the win, don't hate that at all. Sanchez has incredible metrics, really, really trending elite, and he only let up 2 or less runs in 6 out of his last 8 starts. Kyle Freeland actually ranks last in hits per 9 innings among qualified pitcher, and he's given up 3+ runs in 7 out of his last 8 games. I think this is a great time to back the Phillies.
Beautiful work, my man. Beautiful work. Now, all right, got some questions here in the chat. And I'll tell you what, I know you're on the I hear you could drop out if you want to. You gave your picks. I know that you're trying to get back. Okay. Your call, man. All right. So first off, Scott said, what up, AB? What up, bro? Fantasy Life, good afternoon. Big Scott said this really is driving the line. It is. I was trying to show a certain advertiser that this can be done. And they like it so far. So we'll see if it turns into something, but we're just having some fun, man. Just new boot goofing. Let's see. Millsy, hey, B, took a future out on North Carolina College World Series winner. Probably will take him to win the ACC tournament too. What you think? Well, I'll tell you what. We jump into my picks and then we'll talk about that. So first off, WNBA tonight, Paige Beckers, game number 2 for her in the league. I want to see her hit some threes tonight. I think she's going to open it up a little bit. A little nervous in game 1. She plays for the Dallas Wings. All right, we're going to take her over 1.5 threes plus 110. Next, Pete Alonso of the Mets. Didn't really look great, not terrible in the series against the Yankees, but had himself a tough Sunday night. And there was a bit of a call on a strikeout. He thought he fouled it off. What's to say? I think that our man Alonso is going to come out tonight. Not on fire, not calling anything like that, but 1 RBI. I like him. I like it tonight. Get some guys ahead of him on base. Let them drive them in. Going to get that at plus 120. All right, college baseball. Going to take Arkansas to win the SEC tournament at plus 260. Going to take Dallas Baptist to win Conference USA tournament at plus 100. Now, Millsy, you were talking about it. All right. I don't mind North Carolina in the ACC tournament. There's a lot of good teams. Same thing with the SEC. You got a lot of good ones. I'm interested in Oregon in the Big Ten. I think that they could handle their business. Dallas Baptist, all right, in the Conference USA tournament. All right, they got Western Kentucky, but I think the Dallas Baptist playing great baseball. I think they handle their business, win that tournament there. Now, the reason I'm taking Arkansas here, I think that after the weekend that Arkansas had against Tennessee, they're going to be on a little bit of a revenge tour against a lot of folks in the SEC. So you see them paired at the bottom of the brackets with LSU, with Auburn. Um, yeah, not that I'm anti LSU. Anybody that bets LSU to win it, totally get it. Now, you were talking about Vanderbilt. All right. Man, it's the hitting. Their hitting worries me just a bit. All right. It worries me a bit, but Vanderbilt's hitting or Vanderbilt's pitching is going to be solid. I just worry about run production at times. Not that they're not hitting the ball. I'm going to roll with Arkansas here. I think it's coming out of the bottom side of the bracket, man, to be completely honest with you. Let's see. Tesla said both pitchers that game should handle their props. Yeah, Buick 17 and a half outs. Keep dealing. Yep. And you're talking about Lodolo, K's 100% hit rate every game, 8+ line is 5.5. Wow. All right, Tizzle, great look there. Scott, have $100 bonus bet did on Seattle and the Phillies parlay at plus 102. What do you think? Yeah, Most, I throw it over to you. You're on both teams.
Yeah. I actually parlayed these series together for a great look on DraftKings. But one game that I would be careful with is the Giants Royals. I believe I don't have my charts in front of me. Bubik has been pitching better than expected, and I actually expect a regression here.
Okay, there we go, man. My man Big Don said, AB, out of all your picks, what's one you really like today, my guy? Pete Alonso, 1+ RBI, to be completely honest with you. And that's including the morning picks. Again, I like it because number one, all right, the quantity is not super high. We can get this literally with one swing of the bat, whether Alonso hits a home run, whether he hits a single, drives somebody in, a double, whether he hits a sac fly. All right. I like getting bets that we can get at plus money. And also, we don't need a lot of things to happen. And specifically after Alonso in yesterday struck out, I think, twice. Did not have himself a great game going up against Boston here. I'm all for it. So, yeah, Don, to answer your question, and great question, man. Pete Alonso, 1+ RBI, plus money. I think that is my favorite place to go. Big Chicago Pat. You guys get this stuff. We appreciate you guys, man, for real. And Big Mosh, man, appreciate you, buddy. 100%, man. You absolutely crushed it. Big Don, thank you. Absolutely thank you, man. All right. We'll jump out of here. These are our picks. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. We live tomorrow, and we will get the crew exclusive back tomorrow as well. So, everybody, best of luck. Cats. Who's got it better than us?